All right, what's going on, people? Week 3 in the books. San Francisco's 3-0. Just beat Arizona 16-15. Come from behind. Win. There's a few things I want to talk about in this, but first let me touch on the officiating in this game. I don't know. There was a lot of weird shit. Like, if you watched early on in this game, the right side of Arizona's offensive line, one or the other guy, almost every play, would false start. No flags. And then on that safety that we got Kyler Murray for, it was a safety. I don't give two fucks what they said. His little midget hobbit fucking ass was in the end zone. It was a goddamn safety. But they called that an incomplete pass, not a safety. And then later on, when they hit Pooney with the holding penalty, they said it was in the end zone. Well, if you go back and watch that play, Pooney actually held before he got in the end zone. They just waited till he got in the end zone to throw the flag. So you don't call a 100% safety and you wait to call one until the play goes into the end zone? I mean, really? And then the biggest one I'm confused about was the PI in the end zone. The guy they called, was it Renardo Green? Yeah, I think it was Renardo Green. Oh, I agree. Fuck the Retardinals. I believe it was Renardo Green. They called him for PI in the end zone. But the guy he was guarding wasn't the target. The ball went to another receiver. So he's guarding a guy that's not getting a ball. I can understand if they wanted to say defensive holding, 5 yards automatic first down, shit like that. Yeah, I can understand that because technically he was holding the receiver. But when you're throwing a PI flag on a DB who's guarding the receiver that isn't getting the ball, how's that pass interference when the pass isn't coming to him? That one was hella weird. Oh no, I didn't get that. I really didn't get that one. I mean, hell, that's really the only touchdown drive Arizona had was aided by officiating. Other than that, they weren't going to even have a fucking touchdown in this game. Because it was helped by the officials. So, but yeah, it's about all I got on the officiating. It's a good win. We got 2 division dubs in the last 3 weeks. Puts us at first place right now. I know it's still early, but I mean, hell, I think we're the only team with 2 division wins right now. I don't care if I barely won or I won in a blowout. It doesn't fucking matter. If you look at, I mean, hell, if it weren't for CMC and Ricky Pearsall, because honestly, we really have no other wide receivers outside of that shit, this offense wouldn't have gone anywhere in the passing game. Ricky Pearsall was out there on one drive. I think he caught 4 or 5 passes on one drive. He's just walking up to the line telling the Arizona DBs, hey, you, come over here. I'm going to smoke you now. You, come over here. I'm going to cook you boots. Hey, Buda Baker, come over here and get some of this. I'm going to cook your boots too. So He was cooking the whole secondary on one drive. And then that big, yeah, but CMC got back up and caught that catch at the end, caught that screen at the end of the game and put us in a super short field goal. So whether he got laid out on that fourth down or not, it doesn't really matter. But it's kind of nice having a fucking kicker that I don't got to worry about. Because if that was Jake Moody, we lose that game. I'm telling you right now, if that was Jake Moody, we lose. He'd miss. I mean, hell, he would have just went out there and got booed by the fans. The Niner fans in Levi's were booing his ass in the preseason, and he didn't even get it before he'd kick. So Jake Moody's garbage, and I'm glad Pinheiro got the win. So that's always good. But Arizona's offense is horrible. They don't really push the ball downfield. If they're not force feeding James Conner, they don't have much of a running game. Exactly, Jared. So Arizona's got to do something to fix their offense, or else they're not going to win a lot of games. And Niner defense, once again, steps up. They played a good game all game. I was real nice of it. Almost all our rookies on defense made big impacts today, and that was really good. Michael Williams looked really, really good. Upton Stout with that PBU at the end of the game to give the offense the ball back. And then Mac Jones running the 2-minute offense to get us into field goal range. You know, I got to give it up to him. I didn't expect Mac Jones to win us 2 games in a row, or us to win 2 games in a row with Mac Jones. So I kind of got to tip my hat to him there, but make no mistake about it, Mac Jones is the backup on this team. There's a reason he's the backup. He will not. Mac Jones is taking nobody's job. So it really, you know. Hell, he was on one leg and he beat Arizona. Fuck, he came out of that game limping like a motherfucker. I do want to talk about some of Kyle's play calling. The touchdown drive we had. Why can't you call plays like that all game? And then the bullshit with when we could have had our first touchdown, we could have scored a couple times. But that goal line bullshit, I get it. You're trying to run it in the end zone. Cool. You have a power back in Robinson. That would have helped. But number 2, why are you running either off center or to the right of the offensive line when you got the big silverback, the Hall of Fame bound silverback over there on the left-hand side that will throw motherfuckers out the club and get you in the end zone? And then you go to a shotgun play at the 1-yard line. Really, Kyle Shanahan? Really? Quit thinking you're smarter than everybody in the fucking stadium. Sometimes the simplest plays are the best. Just call them and move on. So, you know, I mean, that's really all you got to do. Just call the goddamn plays. Don't get cute with it. Keep it simple. Keep it easy. CMC, what I see, I think I saw something that said he touched the rock. In the first 3 weeks, he's touched the pill 77 times. That's too much for my liking. But most of it seems to be in the receiving game, which I think is actually helping. And honestly, I think his touches are up so much because sorry. Sorry, my daughter. But anyway, I believe CMC's touches are up so much just because we got to use him so heavy in the passing game right now because our wide receiver core has been so bad as far as injuries these first 3 weeks. I mean, hell, JJ was out today. And I mean, basically, the only really starting wide receiver, everybody else was just backups or call ups from the practice squad or whatever. The only real starting wide receiver we had going today was Ricky Pearsall. So, and then we're doing it with two basically backup tight ends, even though I do like Tonjes. I think the kid's got really good hands. But yeah, and Kendrick Bourne, he seemed to be running those slants pretty good. That seems to be his route. So but yeah, for us to be 3-0 and the receiving core should be a little bit better next week. It'll probably be Ricky, JJ, and Demarcus Robinson is allowed to come back now. He has served his suspension. So week 4 against Jacksonville, a team we always fucking just beat and destroy normally. Our wide receiver group should be White Boy Rick, JJ, and Demarcus Robinson, since he'll be back, which will be way better. It'll help a lot. I think we'll be able to move the ball better. We'll get in the end zone more on offense, especially with D-Rob. I think D-Rob is going to be a big red zone weapon. So yeah, I think next week and hopefully Purdy will be back next week too. So, there's that, but Bosa got hurt today. Nobody knows the extent of it. They'll do their tests tomorrow and, tell us what the injury is at the press conference and all that other shit. So, but, we beat the fucking Hobbit. He didn't really run. I mean, he didn't do anything major with his legs against us, which was perfect. That's the way we needed it. And, he could take his happy ass back to Hobbit land or wherever the fuck he stays at. I'm just glad to get a win over that stupid fucking midget. Get him the fuck out of our stadium. And then, get ready for Jacksonville. But Arizona's trash. Everybody's saying their defense is good. Okay, I guess. Their secondary is hot ass cheeks. Their secondary is buns. I'm still not sold on their linebacking group. They might have one decent linebacker. Was that Mac Williams, Mac Wilson, whatever the fuck his name is? And don't come on here trying to tell me, oh, well, he's a good linebacker, blah, blah, blah. No, he a decent linebacker. I'm sorry. Niner fans are spoiled with linebacker play. So if your linebacker ain't up to the standard of whoever the Niners have playing at linebacker currently, I don't even look at him as a very good linebacker. They may be decent. They may be slightly above average. But if they not up to my linebacking core, they trash, in my opinion. Straight garbage, dumpster juice. And really no linebacker in the NFL is up to All-Pro Fred. Guys, show again why he's the best linebacker in the NFL. You know, he was all over the place. Put the defense on his back when he had to. So, but that's all I got. It was a good team win, especially the young guys on defense, you know, stepping up, making big plays, you know, coming back and gutting this one out. This was a real gritty win. This is the type of wins that really help young players develop. And they know that it gives them that confidence to know that whatever's going on, we ain't never out of this game. And, you know, that's always a good thing. So, but that's really all I got. Arizona, you fucking suck. You're trash. And honestly, I don't see y'all winning very many more games this year. Because I'm telling you, people, that offense is fucking horrible. It's pathetic. It's inept. It is trash. So that's really all I got. Arizona, eat a dick. Jacksonville, you're next. You're going to lose too. So that's all I got. I'm out.